Malala mali a Hawaii ki pe malo lele a Tonga koto mo me mai ki programa a Tonga World News. I he fiafini. We just lost Dr. Ray again. Anyway, ko e programa ko ne fiafini ka hoko taipe e tau programa pe mo to kita. Ko inga ko ne tola hika e COVID i Tonga. Ki mua ke tau hoko atu, hoko atu ai tatalele ki Tonga koto pe mo me mai ki programa e fiafini. And then te tau kamata ka tau hiva, pe tau toki hoko atu. Dr. Ray, go ahead. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Dr. Ray? Okay. Aku problema aupito aupito tau interneti may tonga pag hello Mohammed from Egypt. Welcome Mohammed. Uh, Anyway, ke program ko ke fini hange ko lave nei ke program ai ke tau program pe mo to kita ka ko hinga ko te ke lave le ni connection mai mi tonga te ata nga hi video pe na share mai he fa fini ke uh, ke hanga e nga we ko i tonga te ata fa video ke tau so ke ai ka ta ai ni ai ka mahaki ko ia na o atu ki Dr. Ray pe ko ta hai ni fa mo ni ke nga we tonga ai te la ke ta iat ke mo whanau mai kia ke mobile lolo tonga e o kei whenga mai me tonga ko hinga ka kovi ka interneti.
Right. So this is your son, yeah? Okay. Can you explain to us the difference between when he comes the first day and today? So before he can't control his head. But now he controls his head. How old is your son? What about his grabbing stuff and hold it in his hand? I remember when your son come at the first time, he can't sit or he can't crawl or he can't stand up. Any changes happen? He can sit now? So now he can sit. He start to scrolling or not? Okay, what about standing? Did he start talk? Okay. All right. Malo, aupito.
Okay, back to you, Dr. Ray. So we have Dr. Ray on the phone. Go ahead, Dr. Ray, and I'll give it back to you. If I think that I'll have a bit of my Dr. Ray audio, going problema ka internet may tonga, and I'm giving to you, Dr. Ray, right now. Go ahead.
Yeah. So today we'll continue to talk about the frequencies and gravity and different type of frequencies. Like you watch this kid, okay? He was like global motor delay. and in the top of that, he can't control his head. Like his head always like, you feel like you put motor there, like always like a circle, like a clock, and he's not able to move his hand. He's not able to stand up or to hold anything in his hand. Um, the normal treatment for this kid before the technology, it's just like we give them some exercise. The parents can do some exercise, and that's it. Um, like lose hope. But when we have this technology, what happened? We activated some kids born with less oxygen, especially when the water break and the mother delivered the baby. This time, hello,
We can hear you. Go ahead, Dr. Ray.
hello,
I can hear you.
hello,
Dr. Ray, I can hear
hello,
you. I can hear you.
hello,
I can hear you, okay?
hello.
Mm.
Yeah. So what happened? Sometimes during the day, water break, water and the way can cause lack of oxygen, sometimes inflammation. But anyhow, sometimes can cause by genetic
Mm.
disease. We can turn anything to normal. When I'm talking about anything, I'm talking about any cells, even brain cells, nerve cells. The good thing with the frequencies, we have 3,000 days from the birth. Okay, so we can even fix any genetic disease, any family history, any genetic, any DNA or RNA default. We can fix it by frequencies. So with this, what happened? The kid. This is after 6 treatments.
Mm.
As I can, you see the device. So what the difference between this device and iTeracare? Okay, this device they need someone like a specific. He need to have the medicine degree. I have to have the biotechnology, nanotechnology, stem cells. You have to have like a big study about the frequencies and gravity when the subject starts about the stem cells. So this device is so complicated for anyone to use. But iTeracare is so easy to anyone to be used. You don't have this type of medical background. Even if you don't like chemistry, biochemistry, physics, you don't have to. It's just like it's a device you can easy to use. That's the iTeracare. So the iTeracare, it's for everyone to use. It's not like specific for people like that. Like I have here. But it's fit, which is so easy for anyone to use. You have people there. Wait.
Ka device ka ni oku tana magkakaya kita oku ka iTeracare. Ay ako aspect ni oku matita ya to ki video that will show a device.
Yep. She talked to. Yeah. So this is when I'm talking about the technology and how we far go with the technology. Can you hear me, Melanie, or
Yes, I can
not
hear
really?
you. I can hear you well, Dr. Ray. Dr. Ray, you're doing good
Yeah,
so far.
and
Go
you
ahead.
can see, yeah, you can see this kid. It's not about in Tonga, but we have this case all over the world.
Mm.
Um, so at the end of the day, um, you need someone to explain to you how to, if you have this kid, rather to be suffered the rest of your life and this baby to be suffered the rest of his life. You have a chance to make the baby normal. And I think some cases like this, when it change not the mother or the parent's life, but it will change the whole kid. You know, when the mother come to me, she was talking to me that her and her husband, they just thinking if anything happened, who will look after this kid? Even the grandmother, she was crying for to have this baby. But now the baby is normal.
Mm.
The baby is normal. Um, I have same. I have autistic, and I deal with autistic. It doesn't matter how old they are. I have this one. He's 18 years old, and he took 12 session, and he back to normal. And now he's in the university.
Mm.
He have a happy life, and guess what? He's by himself. Like he left the country, like he left Tonga. He's in New Zealand, and he's in Dione, and he have very smart boy. Okay, I have another autism in Egypt, and it became to normal. I have another one, 5 years old, autism, and he's a normal now. I use this technology for people who have dementia. It doesn't matter how many years they have dementia. And now I have 6 patients here in Tonga. They dementia between 5 years to 10 years. The memory completely gone. Even they can't remember their name. And now they remember everything and back to normal.
Mm.
So this is the type of technology. It's not about Tonga, it's everyone in the island, and all the Pacific islands, everyone in anywhere in the world. And I think the device so far is doing great in America, in England, France. So I think when you talk about this type of technology, for me, how much you spend to make your baby healthy, or if you have autistic kid, or you have any type of disability. I'm not talking about Down syndrome, because Down syndrome, this is another story.
It's different, okay.
But I'm talking about a different type of disability.
Mm.
We can fix. When you play the video yesterday, in 2017, the device, which is the one I have, the one you just watching the baby, it's been approved from the FDA as a medical devices for treat trauma on the brain trauma. Again, it depends about the way you use it. Yes, eye care is very fantastic, and I can't wait to have the device here in Tonga.
Okay.
But for me, so far, I'm so happy to have this type of technology, especially I've been in this field since 2000. And when I'm in my country, I'm a neurologist, a neurosurgeon. When the stem cells start as a subject, everyone was called me crazy that I'm going far to the stem cells. But I love it. From day one when I study anatomy, histology, physiology, ethology. all these talk about atom and cells. And so interesting when we have a subject how to activate the cells, and this um, how the stem cells subject starts. And if you look back, if someone have like knee replacement, before we replace the knee with the metal one, and the technology now we get, so we take cells from the good part of the knee or even the other part of the knee, then we send it to the lab to growth. This like take another 3 months, and then we bring it from the lab and we inject the bad knee. Within 3 months, the bad knee back to normal. So this when we call about the stem cells, when we inject the knee with the stem cells. So what we do in the lab for 3 months, and this is very expensive surgery. But at the end of the day, you're back to normal. With the frequencies, even from eye care range is so safe, that's between like microwave and infrared, using the frequencies between the sunshine and the sunlight. This frequency is created by physics. Like when you study physics, you can see now we can go further for the light, the speed, okay? But how this subject combine between physics and chemistry and anatomy to create all this. When we talk about gravity, we have gravity therapy, and this started back, like way back to even 1950. And even you have dolphin therapy. When they put the people, they have like nerve damage or any type of some types of nerve damage to dolphin. People have a stroke, they put it with a dolphin, same swimming pool, and they get start because the type of frequencies here. It's not like the dolphin will heal you. But again, we go back again to the frequencies we have here. So easy frequencies, so friendly, and so safe to use.
Okay, Dr. Ray, I wanted to play the video. Can you hear me, Dr. Ray? Okay, kami ka nagtanong magkakaya, Dr. Ray, di ba nga o tate video ko ya, kimo minor technology ko ya. Dr. Ray, I will be playing that video so we can see what you're talking about, okay?
In 1979, the FDA approved PEMF therapy for the healing of non-union fractures. In 1998, the FDA approved PEMF therapy for urinary incontinence and muscle stimulation. In 2004, the FDA approved PEMF therapy for cervical fusion patients at high risk of non-fusion. In 2006, the FDA approved PEMF therapy for treatment of depression and anxiety. In 2011, the FDA approved PEMF therapy for treatment of brain cancer. On October 13, 2015, the FDA reclassified PEMF devices from their existing Class 3 category to a Class 2 status. And most PEMF devices that are sold today in the United States are FDA registered as wellness devices.
The very hardest trauma in the body when it comes to the brain cancer. Yeah?
Yes.
So this the very hard type of cancer when it comes to the brain. And when the FDA gave approve of this device for a treatment and for brain cancer, this, for me for the FDA to call as a treatment, it's very hard because it comes to the brain. Before when we do brain surgery, there's some type of cancer we can't do anything, and we just like painkiller, try to make the patient like less pain till he die. That's what we can do. But with this type of technology, yes, a lot. In 2017, yes, we have now a new technology. We can do the brain cancer like surgery from the nose. Like we put the camera and we start to do the surgery from there. Which is, I'm not familiar with this type of surgery, to be honest with you. I'm very old technique. Like when we like cut the skin and we put drill in the then we get the right in the it's a lot.
Kaya ka COVID kaya in the teammate Tonga. Let me see. You hear me? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so this type of frequencies, it's so safe. When we talk about to treat cancers in the brain, okay? If it's not safe, that's mean it will damage the cancer and damage the brain cells, like other type of therapy, like chemotherapy, for example, or radiation. But because this is so safe, they use it for the brain. You got it?
Got it.
It's so powerful. And in the meantime, it's safe to be used. Okay? So this, for example, but for me, ITER care, it's the frequency there is so safe. And I'm telling you, the frequencies in ITER care, your mobile phone, the frequencies in your mobile phone to your head, to your body is more dangerous than the frequencies from the ITER care. For ITER care, the frequency there is so safe. But your mobile frequencies is most dangerous. That can cause you headache, can cause you stress, anxiety, depression, dementia, Alzheimer's disease. So at the end of the day, we talk about friendly frequencies. This is what I want to talk about. Okay. If you have any question, you can play the video.
Yes.
For ITER
people can watch it. I can play the video right now, Dr. Ray. So
yeah.
Okay. Let me just play the video. Just give me a minute here and then I'll be able to play that video. Kaya technology ko niya ko hinga may kaya ito kita. Te wanga shawat ka mo to. Kung ito ang away ka
Presently, people in communities are facing various health crises, including the top 10 health killers. World statistics shows that 54% of the population is facing deadly consequences from these diseases. The reason why people are suffering from chronic diseases is because diseases are becoming harder to be treated with radical treatment, and it can only be alleviated or controlled with medication. People start to pay attention to eating habits, daily exercise, and consumed various health products when they face such diseases. Most of the time, it's already too late, especially in environments that are unhealthy and polluted. When patients are suffering from these diseases, it inflicts tremendous stress, pain, and sufferings on their families or siblings, saying, therefore, we must search for the best alternative solutions to resume a normal and healthy life. All efforts should be focused on the most basic issue of a human body: cells. The core cause of most diseases is linked to cell deficiencies. Collapse of body function is caused by a weak immune system, clogged blood vessels, damaged and mutated cells, and etc. All of these are the root of serious diseases. Presenting iTerracare Therapy Device, a product to the new era in health wellness. The iTerracare terahertz wave frequency is found between far infrared and microwave, with a wavelength between 30 and 3000 microns, which is the same wavelength absorbed by human cells. When cells are irradiated by terahertz frequency, it rapidly enhances energy into the human and activate inert cells. Its radiant energy is only 1/4 of sunlight and 1,000th of a mobile phone frequency. Research shows that it is completely safe for the human body absorption. The penetration of the terahertz frequency is able to reach 20 to 30 centimeters under the skin, internal organs, and bone marrow, constantly unclogging and cleansing the blood vessels and lymph in the body. Thus, simultaneously improved microcirculation, reduces coldness, reducing tumor, skin nourishment, repairs unhealthy, damaged tissues, remove necrosis, healing of internal organs, and further strengthening the cells. The principal treatment of iTerracare is to unclog capillaries to enhance the body and cells to function healthily. iTerracare Therapy Device integrates 3 top technologies: terahertz, quantum, and optical quartzes. The crystal energy tube is its core component, is casted together with more than 100 trace elements. iTerracare device certification is stringent tested, inspected and certified by China Beijing Academy of Science and National Intellectual Property Right and Patent Certification and other authoritative organizations related to the device. The iTerracare Therapy Device intelligently identifies healthy and bad cells. Good cells will pass through the device's consistent frequency and temperature, and bad cells will be liquefied by the heat, which will be expelled from the body through sweat, urinary, and defecation. With preventative and protective functions against human diseases, iTerracare Therapy Device is a very effective treatment for 3 major sub-health problems: inflammations, skin disorders, and clogging. The 10 major advantages of the iTerracare Therapy Device. Number 1. The 8 extraordinary vessels of the body. Number 2. Pass through the 12 main channels of the body. Number 3. Scrape the toxic and harmful substances from the body. Number 4. Remove superfluous things that are not part of the body. Number 5. Find potential diseases using a scanning function. Number 6. Unclog channels and stasis in the body. Number 7. Detoxification. Number 8. Regulate internal organs and immunity system. Number 9. Replenish the body with Yang Aura energy. Number 10. Repairs damaged cells and tissues. Thrive International has a strong, positive, and experienced management team that is focused and committed to promote and
Okay, we're back to you, Dr. Ray.
And then the doctor used hydrogen to burn the cancer cells, the skin cancer, the melanoma.
Mm.
But what happened here? This type of burn, it's actually burn the cancer cells on the skin and burn the skin around the cancer. So it's so painful, so painful. But this one here, the heat we use here, like it's burn the cancer cells, but it's not burn the skin.
Mm.
So it's just like target. Even if you put it in your hand, you will not get burned, you know.
Yes.
But this type of heat, it will go through layers of the skin, and then they go through the tissue, then the blood, okay, then to the nerves, then to the bone, and the bones here, like the bones, the blood factory in our body. So what happened here? The people they live in cold area. The people live in cold area, like snowing. Okay, they drink a lot of alcohol to make themselves warm, and the feelings of the cold, they feel like the bones is getting cold, even not like the skin. So they need to make themselves warm, or to just like use heater to make themselves warm. So for us here with this device, we use the heat to make the cells warm, and when the cells warm, they gain energy, and then the cells will be active again.
Are we losing you, Dr. Ray? Kaya misin kanina ito kiyo sunod kani he video. O kung nga ke misin kani Dr. Ray, if you can hear me, go ahead. Kaka hangai kani lau ko misin kani ko kani hangai ya o ai to kiri ke vela. Pe abgos ya ngai fa mo ni ke misin kani hano ngawe aki. Ko mahina ni I think January, February maasin. Ka mahina ni huwa ay kung ngawe ke misin kani oku mo e ai fa ke ko ni e ku health pe mo kamata so but at the same time i Australia oku nai ngawe aki e to ane ki he taha pe a family member i Australia ko to ta ko ni na e uh, mate hana fai to matau took me stroke pe na ke te lava lea ko aspe we ke tolo nga ke misin ko ni ko osi to wane tano ke fifine ko ni pe he foki ki he ko osi talamai ko oskamata lue move hono vai ai fai to mata o kwenda e tapena e mama te ai Dr. Ray, I think we're losing the yeah, go ahead, Dr. Ray, because I didn't hear you talk anymore, but go ahead and talk because we want people to hear from you.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you okay.
Yeah. So for what I'm saying here, this type of technology, it's useful for everyone to have it. Even it's very like safe for kids.
Yes.
To be used in your kids. Okay. So and it's worse. It's worse because the type of the outcome of the device is very like magnificent, beautiful. So at the end of the day, it will worse what you've been trying to invest for your kid, for your family, rather to give your kids a mobile, and then when your kids get sick, you struggle with buy this one,
yes.
festival, or for yourself, for your wife, for your kids, for your mom and dad.
Pero kung ato pa hita screen ay nga ifika telefonica ke mo ma may ay fai ke misini. Dr. Ray, I have a question about diabetic. How does this machine help with the diabetic? Because I know diabetic is a lot in the Pacific Islander. Can you explain how this device can help diabetic?
Okay, when we talk about diabetic here, it's actually we have two organs, and they are responsible for this. We have the pancreas produce insulin, and we have the liver produce the glucose. Okay, so for me, they can start to treat the liver and the pancreas together. The liver on the right side in your stomach. Okay.
Okay.
And the pancreas, the left side, they both like the pancreas, the upper left side, and the liver, the upper right side.
Oh, okay. And you
This
can
how
just
they.
use the low heat, low air, Dr. Ray. Is that right?
Yeah, you can use both, but the end of the day, some people they have this type of. Let me explain, because for we with the word diabetic, we have pre-diabetic. We have different type of diabetes. Okay, so sometimes it's come from the liver issue. Sometimes come from the pancreas issue. Sometimes come from the wrong diet, like the type you eat.
Right.
Is not good. Like for me, I'm telling you, if people saw the device can do everything without they do something, they wrong. Like if you're diabetic, you must eat in a right diet for yourself
Right.
to eliminate the blood. Then the device will help.
Okay.
B deficiency, definitely you will have a diabetes. No, this is some cases. We just need to give what the organs needs, like vitamin D, vitamin B, magnesium, zinc, because these four elements, it's very important for your body to create an insulin.
Right.
Okay. And if you eat fat and alcohol, you damage your liver. It will be end up to liver cirrhosis, diabetic, a lot of disease. So you need to fix your diet.
Okay.
And you see what is missing, and then the device will work.
Right.
To activate the cells. Can you translate this?
Yes. Cái mấy cái này ông lo cái Dr. Ray. Ông cái phía cái nào cái giấy phía cái con ông nào suka ấy. Ai cái ne pepa cái suka ông mấy cái con ai tolu etupu me cái suka. Ulagi cái mau cái hoto ate. Pe awa cái pancreas ai cái ate pili. Pe cái tolu le cái tupu me COVID ko ete kai. Aya ope Dr. Ray opake uhinga misine goni que te mau pe misin koni pa de ngawe aki ta toka ngai e te tai o fe ma uia que te hanga toka ngai e te kai mo i lelei pe te toki ngawe ke misin koni ka koe ke pehepe ke hape misine koni o fai to o fai a ngawe ka te ta toka nga pe kita ke te mo ui I think o fe ma o ke alu whakataha pe a misini e ngawe pe a mo e te tauhi hoto sino ke mo i lelei I think the message ya ko me to get I Fefini. Back to you, Dr. Ray.
Yeah. So this is what we will have today so far. Because you need with the device, you need to have some vitamins, some minerals. You need to change your diet to make the device work. Because at the end of the day, if you want to make a cup of tea, you need to have a tea.
Right.
It's not like you boil the water and you just like watching. You need what the cells need. Remember, we have atom inside the cells, and this device increase the energy inside the cells because they increase the energy inside the atom. So when the atom energy is more, the cells will be active. So we need to give the cells what the cells need. You got it?
Yeah, I got it, Dr. Ray. I bet Dr. Ray of mauinga aupito ke te take mo te ngahi vitamins, mo minerals, ke ngai whakataha pe mo misini. Ai ko toka ngā e te kai, o e kai noa ia, whakataha mo misini, whakataha pe mo e ngai vitamins, ka ngai vitamin ka no ne taramak mauinga, I D3 pe mo e vitamin B, pe whoki ki e C, ka ko C whoki au ni hanga taramai o ku Kaike fusaya ke kakaikon of nausuka. So if you're diabetic, I think C is not gonna be good for you, eh, Dr. Ray? Kako fema vitamin D he ko ilo ko programa ki mo ato na ne pe ka besete fit ni ma tau sino o fema o ya fema ko vai ka ko nga fema o pita vitamin D ko ki ai. So it's important tau hi ho tau sino e tau kai Fatah mo gimisini. Fatah mo daw nga ake u minerals me vitamins ko nog neha olave mai kiai. And back to you, Dr. Ray.
Yeah. The other thing, the eye care can do a very good job for diabetic people because you can use it for losing weight.
Okay.
And you can use it to burn the fat.
Okay.
So I know when people they put in weight, they are too lazy to do exercise. Like when they go to the doctor, you would tell me run for half an hour, and they can't. So this device, it's actually very useful for burning fat in your body.
My question, Dr.
Even
Ray.
though it's going to the gym.
My question,
Yeah.
Dr. Ray, because mostly the people have the fat like in the tummy. So how do we apply the machine to lose the weight, from the tummy, from the stomach,
Okay, for this one it will be high heat and high air, and you apply it for 5 minutes, and the device will be away like 30 centimeters from your stomach, and you move. Remember, you move from the right to the left in a circle.
Okay.
That will burn the fat.
Okay.
So it will be high.
So 5 minutes of, is that once a day?
Once a day, 5 minutes, high air and high heat.
Okay.
That will burn the fat.
Okay. Wow. We have 13 minutes, Dr. Ray. I will give a break with music, and then we'll come back and finish up, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Ko ka tai pe tau program he vevini pa me tau hita ka te ata tau ki break tau foi hiva ka tau toki hoko atu Okay, ke program foi fini ke program pe mo Dr. Ray me tonga ko nga ko uh kene formatala ko ni ki uh technology ko frequency, and he's still on the line with us, Dr. Ray. I will give it back to you to continue. We have like 9 more minutes, Dr. Ray. Go ahead.
Okay, in the 94 minutes, actually, I wanna speak about it today.
Okay.
We have a very big, long, busy day in Tonga.
Uh,
And because we have the lockdown and now we have just Saturday to do the shopping for the whole week till the following Saturday. But I'm telling you, as much I understand, we have 4,800 cases. We have, I think, 2,000 recovered.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, when we have this type of crowded, when the people in the top of each other, even if they go for another 1 week for a lockdown, I'm telling you, day like this and what I saw so far, the case will be increased. It's not about like you open one day and then close the whole week.
Right.
People will be psycho. No, because the end of the day, this type of crowded, it's just to drive me crazy. And it's drive everyone crazy. You know, to go to the bakery shop, they have the line, like people in the line outside, maybe for another half kilo. And you, when you go to change your gas bottle, that's another worse scenario because there is no distance. And the people went there like for a good 3-4 hours just for gas bottle. And then you go to the supermarket, another crowded. So from crowded to crowded to crowded, that's will not help. This is number one. And number two, the WHO, the World Health Organization, in the conference 2 days ago, they mentioned two things. The new type of COVID, the Omicron BA2, we have Omicron BA1 and BA2. So the BA2, they said something. They are not sure about the mask will be effective or not because B2 is spread more and the powerful of the spread is high. So they recommended for the people to have a high quality mask.
Like the N95.
High quality. I wish to have the camera to show you the difference between the low quality mask and high quality mask. And must be a proper mask. Because here people, I'm telling you, you know the dust, the mask for the dust,
right.
They wear it.
Right.
It's wrong. Like it's not like something to put it in your mouth and you go. Another people, they get some clothes and cut it and do it as a mask. This is wrong. Right. Even this not you from any type of COVID. But it's not like something to cover your mouth and your nose with. It has to be proper. Proper one. A lot of people, they get clothes and just like they walk in the street like they create fashion. It's not a fashion. It's about safety.
Right.
And it's not like you walk in the street and, oh, look, I make this mask from my shorts, from my shirt, from whatever. The end of the day, it's wrong type of mask. It's wrong type of mask. So now we need to have the high quality of the mask. We need it. The low quality of the mask and a lot of, you know, this is the worst thing here. When you see something, people, they said, oh, I can do the same. Okay? So they create the same, but in their way, without any type of knowledge.
So the question, Dr. Ray, Ray, does Tonga have the high quality mask or not?
I believe yes, but it's so expensive.
So in here they call it the N95.
The one I have, it's $90.
Okay. So that's gonna be one of the problem because the people cannot afford the $90. Does the government have any plans to make sure this high quality mask is available to everyone? Like you said, this is not about fashion. This is about safety. So
Yeah, like I tell you what I see. I not. I saw some Tongan. They put like a YouTube how to use the underwear to make a mask.
oh my,
It's not fun. It's not
that's
fun.
yeah, it's not
It's not
funny,
fun. But
right?
what I see today, what I saw today in the street, a lot of people they just like all the shirt or anything, they just like cut it and put it as a mask and that's it. But this is not a mask.
So
That's a big no.
so the lockdown of like say for a whole week and then open one day uh, doesn't make sense, like you said, Dr. Ray. Especially in Tonga, you don't have many shopping places other than Nuku'alofa, So people over here they can go shop a lot of places, different cities, But in Tonga, you don't have that many choices. So
And for me, still I have this big question for me.
mm,
What benefit that you wear mask, you wear gloves, and you walk in the street without slippers?
right.
It doesn't make sense. It look like hell. Like this. Yeah, I just like I'm just driving the car and that's it. And then this guy tried to come close to me to talk, and I just like when he come close, I keep like going back, and he come close. Then I said, "Stop! What are you doing? You stay there and talk to me. I'm not deaf."
Mm.
But
But
he insists to come to me because he not understand English. So I just like jump in the car and that's it.
but
I
but
don't care for what he's being saying.
the way I look at it, Dr. Ray, I think it's just a matter of educating the people because maybe they don't understand that the germs can still go through your feet. It's not just your
Look,
mouth. So
look. The end of the day, like, okay, it's a good point to educate the people, but the people will be educated when they have this type of listening, okay?
right.
And stop argument. Stop argument. If you teaching on the class and you have this type of student, he never like he always argument with you, argument, 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 argument.
Mm,
So what you will do as a teacher, you have to put him like in a side.
right.
Okay. So the end of the day, you must listen. Wear mask. What type of mask? It's not like you create mask and walk on the street.
And don't make
Gloves.
masks from your underwear because that is a no-no.
Yeah, I look. It's look today. Because I'm not allowed to take videos of people and put it on Facebook because it's against the law of
Right.
breaking the privacy.
Right.
But really, you can tell from the people, everyone, the type of mask they do. One of them, they like, I believe he get one socks and cut it and he just like put it in. This is a lady. I saw this one. I feel like she get her husband's socks and do it as a mask to put it on in her nose, and it's very unique.
Very sad too.
Even if it's a great idea, but it's a very bad idea.
Yeah, bad idea. It's not about that. It's about safety. Yeah. Okay, Dr. Ray, our times
Yeah,
is up, and then any final word from you, Dr. Ray, before we bring in our last song?
yeah. I just like for the people, keep hope. Don't lose your hope. Keep distance during the lockdown. I know everyone is praying, so continue praying more and more and more for God protection.
Yes.
This is the good thing. Tomorrow we have the Holy Sunday, so we can start from the Holy Sunday to be the Holy Week. So, people, they said we need to fast, like the government need to call for a fast. But I think you don't need for someone to tell you to fast.
Yes.
If you want to fast, you will fast. You don't need the government or anyone to tell you you need to fast for whatever. If you feel you want to fast, you will fast.
Right.
Don't wait for, because in the Bible said, don't let anyone give you an order for fasting, for circulation, for feast.
That's so true.
So if you feel you want to fast for yourself, for your family, for your country. It's not, it doesn't need to be like an order for everyone to fast.
Right. And then, Dr. Ray, you said there's going to be another lockdown. How long will be that one?
The next shopping day will be Saturday. So from
another
today
week, yeah?
till Saturday. So it will be end Friday. It will be end Saturday at 5 or 6 a.m.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Ray. We appreciate you.
Have a lovely weekend.
Yes, Malo, aupito, fatu.
Malo, bye.
Kailan ba ito programa kay Fefini? Pero may ito ito? Malo Taipei, kamuto ko tapi, mamaya kay programa kay Fefini. Ito ating tapos mga sitoni.
Tonga koto ape lotumai Tohoku kau asihawa e ikai e masifa Umifara tohotoha e ngowe lau mautui Okune tatakia ki ngai pai tanonga Na etukuki lagi Lotu piau lau kau aki O tua motonga kohoku Tofia Boku laki heloto kotoa Lotu mai Lotumai Tonga koto ape Lotumai Na etuku langit. Lotu piao lau kau aki. O tua motonga ko hoku tofia. Mo unga ki he loto kotoa. Lotu mai, lotu mai, lotu mai, lotu mai. Tonga kotoa pe. Lotu mai.
Pera lava lele tau programa e whawhini, ko Emeline whaamune te, mō mea, tu au whātu.